Kick back, relax, because we are reacting to the 10 biggest sea monsters ever.
The deep blue water swallows your vision.
By the way, this is uploaded by 100M.
Down below, the abysmal depths, home to some of the biggest sea monsters ever. These are the massive sea creatures terrorizing the world beneath the sea surface. Many of these creatures stalking the waters are a little bloodthirsty, but others are downright fierce killing machines.
Oh, this was a mistake.
Then we have those that are bizarre looking and absolutely terrifying, the makings of our own imagination.
Is that a unicorn?
Not all monsters lurking in the depths are creepy and frightening. Some are gentle.
All right, let's get to the first one. Come on.
Number 10.
All right, here we go.
Crabzilla.
No
in 2014,
possible
a
way.
15-meter giant crab was intent on making a statement in the UK's popular crabbing location in Whitstable, Kent County. The giant crustacean was seen at the exact spot under the harbor, where some boys were crabbing.
Those exist!
The satellite image of the crab showed a shadowy figure taking the shape of what looked like a colossal crab in the waters, somewhere off the English coast. News of the giant crab went viral after it was published in the UK's tabloid newspaper. While several residents claim to have witnessed the unusual crab, aptly named crabzilla,
that's a big boy.
Invertebrate experts from the Natural
But I've known about
Museum
these.
London. What do you think? Was it all part of some digital fakery like
that
we see in
scary
pranks,
looking
or is
crabs.
someone trying to keep a ton of crab all to themselves?
That is mega fake.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you.
No, I want to see the monsters.
Try it.
That's not a challenge.
Blue whale.
Well, it is.
It would be
Subscribe,
awfully
guys.
disrespectful to discuss huge sea monsters without mentioning the largest animal currently ruling the oceans. We're talking about the
What do you guys
magnificent
think the largest animal or sea monster ever is? The largest sea monster ever to exist in the comments below, and also the largest animal in the world right now. Don't skip ahead. I already know what the largest animal is.
The blue whale calf
right now.
outweighs some of the large animals we know. The blue whale calf is also known as one of the fastest growing animals, gaining about 90 kilograms, 200 pounds daily. A full-size grown blue whale weighs upwards of 200 tons.
Blue whale is the
and
biggest.
Spans well over 35 meters, 115 feet.
That
if, for whatever reason, you had an
school
aquarium
bus.
the size of a cricket pitch, the blue whale wouldn't fit. You get
Look
how big
at
these
that
sea monsters
thing.
are, right?
What is
So here's
that?
the interesting
It's a
thing.
whale, but
the
it's
blue whale's
huge.
throat is only 20 centimeters in diameter. They cannot swallow large prey, and the best part is that they could not swallow a human
Look at
even
the
if they
boat.
tried. Even so, there have been cases of the blue whale accidentally eating a person.
By the way, I don't know if you guys are interested in videos like this, but if you are, let me know in the comments. I had to make
Most
that
were
quick.
spat out almost immediately.
Don't click off the
albeit
video,
not without
baby.
A few bruises. Number 8.
Number 8. They're
Great
saying
white
the
shark.
blue whale's a sea monster?
Being the largest predatory fish, it doesn't come as a surprise that the great white shark has a fierce reputation
come
as being
on.
a savage
This is a
killer.
regular shark?
Though not as large as the whale shark, the
No, we're
largest
skipping ahead of
flight
that.
ever recorded.
I know,
named
it's scary. The big shark is scary, all right?
Bloop
I know.
thanks to their
It's
sudden
scary.
razor
I
sharp
wouldn't want to
teeth.
be near
Instead,
that.
they
But we
ripped our
came here for
wings
some crazy
to
stuff,
stamp
all right?
The whale shark. The whale shark is the largest
I've
fish
seen
in
this.
the world.
It's not scary.
Well,
It's not going to eat you.
Whale and shark, it can get a little confusing. But these are sharks. They only resemble the whales in size and feeding habits.
Okay, it looks cool, but it's not going to eat you.
Since they are
Number 6.
Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, boy.
The fabled Loch Ness Monster is often imagined to be a long-necked
guys think
marine
this thing is
reptile
real?
with a vast body and 4 flippers. Although there is no convincing evidence that the creature was ever seen, Nessie, as it was nicknamed, is described as bearing striking features of the extinct Elasmosaurus.
That thing ain't real.
Those familiar with the numerous claims of people seeing the Loch Ness Monster
That's a log.
would know that it was the account of Arthur Grant that stands out. His sketch of the monster repelled the idea
What?
that the
No,
creature
that's a
belonged to the
log.
extinct plesiosaur family. These are aquatic dinosaurs that were known
swear.
for their crocodile-like bodies and long extended necks. Researchers
There'd be more footage of the thing, right?
discovered the 76 million-year-old fossil of a river-dwelling plesiosaur.
What the?
But it was far much smaller than the ocean-dwelling species. Plesiosaurs could grow up to 50
That's the Loch
years
Ness
long.
Monster right there.
The neck of this aquatic monster was so long it was unable
No,
to hold its head
look at that. That looks odd. That does not look accurate at all. It looks like a glitch.
above the water for too long. Being
That's
a slow
so
swimmer,
fake.
the plesiosaur stalked its prey from below, sneaking upon schools of fish while its massive body remained hidden in the deep, dark waters. Number 5.
Loch Ness is a myth.
The great asp turtle.
Whoa.
Hundreds of years ago, sailors around the world told of the existence of a giant
Didn't this
turtle
thing
that was
exist
so
on the
big,
Godzilla
you could
movie?
mistake its shell for an island.
Holy crap, it's huge.
At least, that's how the ancient mythology of the
It's a
Aspidoshalom
titan.
goes. Unsuspecting seamen, exciting to make landfall after
It
a
is
long
so
journey
big.
at sea, would anchor for a day or two. Unbeknownst to the sailors, the island was actually the shell of a giant crafty monster
That thing looks
that was
weird.
about to submerge and take them to the depths. The mysterious sea monster was claimed also to have a fierce reputation of stirring the waters to cause storms that sink ships and drown sailors.
Oh my
Even though
gosh.
the great asp turtle isn't
a
as
whole
common or well known
volcano
as the
on
other
it.
sea monsters in ancient mythology, the story surrounding it is quite an intriguing tale.
That is cool looking. Whoa.
Number 4.
That thing didn't exist
The
either.
kraken. The
I
legendary
think this existed in like a long time
was
ago.
perhaps the biggest sea monster ever imagined by humankind.
Maybe
It is a mythical creature
not
from the
quite the
Nordic
same
tall
way, though.
tales. This giant beast in the sea has never been seen, and its existence can, therefore, not be proven. Nevertheless, the monster is speculated to be a cross between two cephalopods, likely a squid and the Pacific octopus. Talk of the kraken was whispered among most sailors. The massive squid farmed on account of its vastness.
If I ever seen a big tentacle come out of the... I'm getting on my pirate game.
Talk of the kraken was whispered among most sailors. The massive squid farmed on account of its vastness, but feared for its murderous savagery. This was a terrifying sea monster, wrecking large ships and dragging them with its giant tentacles to the depths of the sea. Although these tales are rooted in ancient folklore, some people do believe that such a creature could exist in real life.
I didn't even know where it started.
Several sightings and discovery of the giant squid, which would grow to astounding 13 meters, are responsible for keeping the legend of the kraken alive. This legend is a bit over the top, sure, but if such a sea monster did exist, you'd better hope it makes do just eating fish.
Next!
The largest marine reptile ever belonged to the order known as Ichthyosauria, which translates to fish reptile. These massive marine reptiles first appeared about 250 million years ago. Lived until 90 million years ago.
They said the biggest? It looks small.
They are believed to have grown up to 26 meters long, nearly the size of a blue whale. And although they had massive bodies, they were well adapted and specialized for life in the ocean. Their body outline resembled that of a dolphin. I swear the ocean's so scary, making them fast swimmers. From their smooth, sharp teeth, it is evident that these marine reptiles were
I don't think it's
they were
odd.
Predators, no
doubt.
It's
like a turtle thing.
They also made
but not a turtle.
We have a picture sent to us by a subscriber.
Holy crap. Oh my God. What the? That's a bloop? That's the bloop. That's the bloop. That's gotta be something like that, right?
We have a picture sent to us by a subscriber just like you. It shows a creepy and startling giant sea creature with an eye the size of a wooden lifeboat.
Oh my God.
Number 2.
What? That's all I got?
The bloop.
Oh!
When scientists from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, picked up a sound from the South Pacific using special hydrophones, it was the loudest sound ever recorded in the waters.
I've never heard this actually yet.
The mysterious subaquatic sound was so loud, it could be heard 4,800 kilometers away. That's about 3,000 miles. Due to the sound similarity to the signature sound frequencies known to be made by marine beasts, a former NOAA director speculated that the sound had to have come from some sort of animal in the deep ocean. His speculations left many questions unanswered.
What's it sound like?
But one thing was for sure, if the sound had come from a gigantic unknown creature at the bottom of the ocean, it had to be about 3 times the size of the blue whale. Why? The loudest recorded sound produced by a marine animal, the blue whale, could be heard 1,600 kilometers away, 1,000 miles away. The bloop was recorded 4,800 kilometers away.
Hold on. They're claiming that they actually heard a sound, but how do they measure the distance? Not only that, but they're acting like this thing might be actually real.
No one knows where this loud sound came from, but it is entirely possible that it came from a sea monster so much bigger and scarier than the blue whale or Megalodon.
That's a legit thing? I ain't never swimming in the ocean. I swear, if that thing, oh no.
Does it come as a surprise that the Meg comes at the top of our list?
I don't know. The Megalodon, I think, is smaller than the bloop.
Predators to have ever lived. And though it is an extinct species, it is still quite alive in people's imagination. I mean, an 18-meter-long, beefed-up great white cousin is not something you'd forget about even in its extinction. The Meg is the kind of sea monster you don't want to encounter. It terrorized the ocean from 20 million years ago to about 3.6 million years ago.
The Megalodon was actually real, which is terrifying.
Despite it said to have been so much more powerful than that of a T-Rex. The Megalodon fed mostly on larger prey like whales, sharks, and large fish. But they went extinct because they couldn't find enough food. That's not to say that it did not prey on smaller animals like dolphins. Those were snacks, and had human flesh been served, they'd definitely try that as well. Fortunately, Megalodons don't exist anymore. If they still did live in the ocean, we'd have gotten the message by now. And we gotta do research.
Oh my God! It's massive! Now listen, guys. Who would win, a Megalodon or the bloop? I'm going bloop because Megalodon is massive, but the bloop is even bigger.